This is my report on my fasting as a quadriplegic. Here about my disaster third day coming right up. This is a Gwen, C67 quadriplegic, trying out intermittent fasting and hoping to improve my health as well as shed a few pounds. Let me tell you, the third time, which was my day 5 of intermittent fasting, and it's been a disaster. And all because of one little nut. So roll back to yesterday, which I normally will stop eating at 4 o'clock, and then I fast for 18 hours, which will bring me to 10 o'clock the next day, and third time trying. So yesterday I actually stopped eating at 3:30, so I was super excited because I could eat at 9:30 the next day, and I was looking forward to 9:30. I did all my normal thing, and my son wanted to eat some nuts at close to 6 o'clock, so it's like about 5:50. So I took some nuts out for him, and there was one nut that he did not eat, which was a cashew. And so automatically I just picked it up, put it in my mouth, and because I didn't want to put it back into the nut jar. And as I was chewing, I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be fasting. Look at the clock, 6 o'clock. I guess I'm going to have to start from 6 instead of 3:30. I had already planned. That meant the next morning I wouldn't be eating until 12. So I was definitely not happy with myself, but I wanted to stick with a routine and not eat. Next morning, I don't know if it's a quadriplegic thing or has to do with fasting for the first time in, let's say, 4 or 5 years. I got up in the morning, I passed right out. I passed out cold. I freaked out my husband, and so I felt really tired and weak for the rest of my morning. I drank some tea, but my headache was just like doubled. But I still want to stick with my routine because I didn't want to fall off the wagon. However, when 12 o'clock rolled around, I ended up going out shopping with my husband, and we didn't come home until close to 1. And rather than, break the fast with a bowl of bone broth soup or lean meat, I dived right into a meal, and it was a bad, big mistake. I ate a bun the size of my hand. I ate 1.5 spring rolls, like about half a plate of stir-fried vegetables my husband cooked, and a few slices of meat mixed in that vegetable. I'm like so stuffed, but I still feel weak, and I don't feel like working out or exercise for the rest of the day. I'm just feeling weak. So this probably will be the big meal I had, my only meal for the day, because I'm just overstuffed. Maybe I'll have a snack later on, but that's about it. So I gotta remember to pace myself and remember not to automatically stick something in my mouth just because it's there. So tomorrow is my regular eating day. I will pace myself, smaller portions, healthy portions, and day 7 will be my fasting day, so I can have a successful one. So although today is a disaster, tomorrow is always a better day. Always look on the bright side of life. Do 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 do. See you next time.